Well, hello, and welcome to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. This is the edition of tarot that is aimed strictly and exclusively at people who want to improve their manifesting abilities, which is why you're only going to see this one picture on the screen. That is it. I want to minimize all of the things that can conflict with your attention, your focus. I want to minimize distractions. So for the next 10 or 12 minutes, this is what you can look at. Many people close their eyes and kind of get into a meditative state. I'll take you through, but from a different point of view. This is the view of manifesting. You're not going to get the same tarot reading that you're going to get in your usual tarot reading. We don't have that flowery stuff. We don't have the wishful thinking. We don't have the kinds of things that will garner a lot of likes on social media. What we have is basic inner information that will apply to you on several different levels. Maybe today's reading, not so much. Maybe tomorrow's reading, not so much. But maybe over the weekend, something really resonates with you. Take it, run with it. Because that is the door to helping you manifest better. At the very least, following me day to day, because I do a brand new read every day 365, doing this every day with me will help you with your focus, will help you with your manifesting. And over the long run, give you a sense of purpose, a sense of self, a sense of self-worth. That's the point. I try to inspire you to those ends. So let's begin. The card in the middle in the front, the card in the middle in the back are the first and last cards of the reading. Let's begin up front with the oracle card, Milk and Honey. Milk and honey. Now, thousands of years ago, before greed and ego took over, we let nature provide our food for us. So milk was raw, unpasteurized, and if you ever had an opportunity to drink raw, unpasteurized milk from cows that are not fed antibiotics or any kinds of genetic material, they're organic animals. They graze outdoors. They do what cows were meant to do. You drink that kind of milk, it's powerful juju. First of all, it tastes phenomenal. It's like cream. But the taste itself is phenomenal, and it's extremely good in terms of nutrition. Let's switch over to honey. It has been within the last decade or two discovered honey can go for thousands of years, and I'm not making this up, thousands of years, and still be perfectly fine. It's the microbial stuff going on. It's nature. It's what we were made for. See, the problem with the world, and this is just one of, but this is kind of the end result, is the rich, greedy, powerful are trying to make organic creatures be inorganic. They're trying to make human beings into cyborgs. And they're treating every part of our life in exactly the same way. Water, air, food. It's all artificial. Because they want us to be artificial. So when we go back to the term milk and honey, we are down to the basics. The essence. So let's look a little deeper. Bottom row all the way to the left. Six of Wands. Six of Wands generally is victory. Success is within reach. You're not quite there, but it's just out of your grasp. But you can do it. So the idea of getting down to basics in your life, mental, spiritual, physical, you can do this. It may seem a little overwhelming, but you can, and in fact, listening to some of the Vedic and Western astrologers both, the end of this month, we just first day of September, the end of this month looks like it could be a hellacious time period. This is a pivotal month. September is a pivotal month. And I think next April we're going to have this big eclipse going on with a lot of planets in Aries. I think that's maybe going to be the outcome of all of this. We are hitting a super critical time in terms of the planet. What do you want to be? Do you want to be artificial? Do you want to be organic? Do you want to be real or fake? Do you want to be human or cyborg? The question is coming to a head at this point. September is going to open that door, and it may take a year or two for it to close. So you need now to get down to the basics. Things that can sustain you, the milk and the honey that you will need to continue on. How do you do that? Four of Pentacles. Four is probably the most solid geometric form we have. Four corners, very stable. Pentacles are what you value, not simply money. Things like joy, happiness, health, love, friendship, purpose. All those things do not require money. But we kind of give lip service to their importance, and yet we keep gravitating to these phony money things. It's funny how many people I run into these days saying, well, I'm going to go into gold and silver because it's a hedge against inflation. No, it's not. If you bought gold 2 years ago, today it's half that price. Who's to say it can't half again? Well, no. It's going to go up. It's going to go up because they're selling you stuff. Same thing with the coin stuff. Okay, well, they're very valuable, very valuable. They can play with the economy any way they want to. Your only way around it is to have your own set of principles. What is truly important to you? If you want to get down to the basics, if you want the stuff that will sustain you, because you are going to need this, you need a good set of values. You have the strength, or you can develop it. Certainly a better set of values creates more stability, more strength. But in any event, the final card on the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. It's a turning point. It's an awakening. More and more people are becoming aware of the fact that there's serious criminality in the world going on right now. I mean serious. Latest example probably is Maui. But there's all kinds all over the place, and they keep throwing at you these things all the time just to disconnect you. You're distracted. It's all part of the plan. But you are coming to a point where you are ready for an awakening. It is a turning point. You will see the big picture. But to be able to do that, you got to get down to the basics. That means something in your life, in your spirit, in your mind, in your heart is going to have to die. And very likely, it will be the way you live your life. All they got to do is mess with the economy, which they're already thinking of doing. Changing the basis so that the rich people have more control over you than they do now. All it would take was some sort of an electronic magnetic pulse to shut down all the electricity grids. You'd have no computer, no TV. Anything electric would not be workable. They're already playing in the sky with the clouds. You have to be your best foundation. To do that, something in the way that you live now is going to have to come to an end. What will replace it is you loving yourself. Page of Cups. Pages always change the storyline. You need to love yourself because right now, the world of capitalist fascism has made all of us just numbers. We're just commodities. Same thing as selling you a cell phone, a pencil, and so what. Human beings don't make any difference. We can sell them. They're expendable. You have to change that. You have to love yourself. When you do, you give yourself the gift of self-worth. You are the one that determines your value. You are the one that says, this is what I stand for. This is what I am. You have to do that. That's one of the basics that are required. You have all that you need. The Sun card says, yes, you got it all. You're not missing anything. You see everything clearly. Your life can be illuminated. And you can see a future that right now you may have a difficult time seeing. Final card up top, vice versa card, Seven of Wands. It's defiance. But not half-assed defiance. Wands are not half-assed. It's all or nothing. And with this Seven of Wands, this individual is saying, no mas. No more. You're taking a stand. You're taking the offensive. You are getting to the basics of your existence. I cannot stress, just from the astrology alone, how over the next 6 months to year, how important that is. I mean, do you know that the people at the World Economic Fund, that Nazi group in Germany, saying that we don't need elections anymore because we have artificial intelligence, they will tell us who's going to rule. You want to live in a world like that? Don't take care of the basics. Neglect the basics. Ignore the basics. And good luck with that. But you can do it. You can do it. You got the Six of Wands, which is victory. You got Strength card. You got the Sun card. You have determination. Milk and honey, the basics. You can do this. Back tomorrow with another tarot reading. Hope you're here with me. I do a brand new read every day, 365. If not, between now and the next time we get together to do tarot, peace and blessings.